What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. Hope you like that little shot of my little Lamborghini Lego. Another little hobby of mine that I like to do. Today we're gonna finish up doing the wiring for the main power for the battery. I didn't get a chance to do it last time. I got lazy, and quite honestly I just didn't feel like doing it. It's got cold in here, so we're gonna do that. Finish up the wire on the passenger side and hopefully get on the driver's side. I want to eat at this away a little bit more so we can get these wiring harnesses out of the way. Kind of a bit boring, I know. If you just be patient with me. So enough rambling, let's get to it. Alright, so we're gonna start. I'm gonna put you on a first person view kind of thing. My tripod it gets kind of in the way, and it's a lot more of a hassle. So we're gonna put you on in a first person view. As I mentioned on the last video, I have my battery on the trunk, so we're gonna have to run that power wire from the trunk back. I currently have a wire that I had put on there, but it's the wrong kind of wire. It's too thick, it's too stiff, and I don't think, quite honestly, is the right wire for that. But I used what I had in my disposal the time that I did it. Like I said, I'm gonna move some of this stuff out of the way. Put that there. My plan is to have this side and the driver's side finished sometime this weekend. I appreciate those who watched the video, my first video. Like I said, I'm still getting kind of used to the whole idea of talking to a camera. But like I mentioned before, any feedback is great feedback. If I could get better at doing these videos, I would like to do it with y'all's feedback. But like I said, that's enough stuff we can move. I'm gonna go ahead and pull that wire out, and like I said, I have another wire that I'm gonna pull through here. As you can see, I have a bunch of junk in this trunk, no pun intended. Yeah, I'm gonna move out of here, but my vacuum pump for the AC. Okay, so here's the power wire. A good friend of mine, a really good friend of mine, almost like he is a brother to me. He gave me this kind of, I like it. It's come in handy plenty of times. It's kind of like it's a quick release for your battery terminal. I like it. It's easier to change the battery out quicker than having to take off the terminal. But I have majority of my interior taken off. No, I have all of my interior taken off almost. So it's not too hard to pull this wire out. Probably have to move this trim piece out the way. But you get the idea. I'm gonna run it through here. Go through, this used to be where the spare tire used to go. I no longer have it in there. I took it out a long time ago to make room, and back in those days I thought I was a race car driver, and so weight reduction, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and take this wire out and run a new fresh wire. Probably run it closer to the body, probably zip tie it up a little bit, make it a little bit more cleaner. So I'll get with that, and Alright, so I pulled out the main power cable for the battery. I'm gonna take off this terminal. I'm gonna keep the terminal. The cable, like I said, it's not the right kind of cable. It's that solid copper gauge wire. Not really meant for automotive. But either way, I'm gonna take this terminal off real quick. Just had the So I got the terminal off. Like I said, I'm gonna reuse this terminal. It served me well. I mean, it's not too crazy. Okay. I'm gonna get the other cable that I got here, and just a little bit of backstory. I know the channel is called Superior Fitment. That's not saying that my fitness is any better than anybody, or obviously my car is torn apart. That's just me and my brothers, homies. We sat down one day and we came up with that name. That's why I said established in 2017. It was a long time. We came up with the name. My beautiful wife, she I forgot what it was. I'm not sure if it was for my birthday or whatever it was. It was a special occasion. She actually had someone make me a custom logo. This was back in 2017. A custom logo, and I always joked around with her and told her, you know, I'm gonna make a YouTube channel one day and we're gonna use it. I wanted to make a brand and whatnot, and and so we got busy with life, and we threw it in the back burner. Well, I threw it in the back burner, and just recently I got gifted a laptop for my birthday thanks to my mother, and I finally decided, you know what, I'm gonna do the one thing that I always told my wife I was going to do with the logo, which was make a YouTube channel with it. So that's where that logo comes from. Again, I am not insinuating, I'm not saying that my fitment is any better or superior to anybody. It's just one of those things that we like the name. We came up with it, and we act upon it. So that's how my car is. Well, when it was put together, before I did all the other stuff to it, looked. I think I have a better picture that I'll put it in the video if I can remind myself to do it. So that's where that name came from. I loved it. My wife came up with, paid for the people to make the logo. So that's where that came from. Again, I'm not trying to insinuate that I'm any better than anybody. It's just a logo, people. Just a little backstory about it too. I've had this car for quite some time now. I don't even remember how far ago that I've had this car, but it's been a long time, more than 7 years, I think. And slowly it's been progressing to what I always wanted it to look like. And that may not work. I think I have the wrong size of wire. Yeah, I don't think that's the right wire. I think that needs to be zero gauge. What wire is that? That is 4 gauge wire. I think it needs to be 0 gauge if not mistaken, because that terminal is not going to work. Okay, so 4 gauge wire should work. I just looked it up and it looked in the forums and whatnot. Okay, so 4 gauge. Let me put some 4 gauge wire on this. It should work. I mean, that's what comes in majority of the batteries anyways. It shouldn't be. I'm not running anything massive amount of accessories on this car, so it should be fine. If not, I'll change it out. Where there would be no problems. I'll put a heat shrink on that, and we can go ahead and run that wire through. You know what? No. Change plan too. Yeah, we'll do that first. Change of plans here. Change of plans. We're gonna go this way. I'm gonna put some of that sleeving on there before I do that. So, dang on wings are up in the way. Let's see if I can just run through there. Yeah, that's gonna be an issue. I was not expecting all that. Okay. Oh, I wish. Tell you what. Right here. We're gonna have to use this as a fish. Like a fish line to. I work construction, so I've seen the electricians do this all the time. Let me see if I can sneak it in there though. Let me see. There you go. Let me just get it in there. There you go. Pushing off of it in there. See if I can get it on the other side maybe. Let me see. Did it work? No. No, it did not. Don't see it. Okay. Let me take this panel off real quick. Flathead screwdriver. Right here. Go. That will work better. Sneaked it through there. Last time it was a lot easier because I didn't have the top on or the big gigantic wing on the side. But here you go. Get the end of this. We're gonna sacrifice a little bit of this tape. Should be fine though, it should be fine. And this is gonna go to that underneath that dash where I put that power port at to power that module. And I figured out what the other cable on that fuse box was. It goes to my alternator. I had no clue. Well, I did have a clue, but I forgot where it went, so we can go ahead and run that too. Okay, that was a little bit more difficult than I wanted it to be. This damn nut over here, pain in the ass. Anyways, I got it hooked up. My wire. I think I'm gonna bolt the fuse box first because I'm gonna put it all the way in the back. I got a few things I gotta tighten up a little bit around here. Probably have to wrap this harness a little bit better. I don't like how it looks. Probably zip tie it a little bit. Last thing I'll do just to finish this up, That's gonna probably be more of a pain in the ass. Alright, so I found a solution. This used to be if I can get a better view. That right there used to be my condensate drain when the car had AC. Car no longer has AC, so that's where we're gonna route the power for the alternator. I don't even have heat. I don't think I'm gonna put heat back in this car. I don't ever drive it in the winter, so I don't think I'll be missing any heat anytime soon. And that seems to be the best ideal place. And because there's already a grommet there. Yes, sir. That's all we gotta do is run it through there. And of course, I'll seal it back up. I'll seal it back up, make sure nothing. There's no water that goes through there. This is the cable for the alternator, like I said. And that's pretty much it. I already ran the wire for the alternator, so when we get ready to run the motor and stuff, I'll have this ready for hookup pretty much. That goes to the front. I left enough of a whip to go to the front. I want to spray the insides with bed liner or some kind of rust prevention, but so I'm just gonna wait until I'm gonna cut these off, shave, deburr it, but I'm gonna wait until I get all that finished and then put the grommets that go here. I will not be leaving this exposed to metal because obviously they can get cut, something can happen, they can get cut, anything can happen with exposed wires or wires rubbing against metal. Only thing left on this side to do is running the wires for the power steering rack. I'll do that on the next video, but other than that, this is pretty much done on this side. On this side at least. I already have my wires. I got the new connections for my side marker. I got that coming. So with that being said, all this is done on the passenger side. Like I said, thank you for watching the video. We're moving along. My next thing that I want to do is finish this side and start pulling the subframe off. And once we get the subframe off is when we can really get into doing a little bit more interesting things. Once we get that off and once we finish doing these wiring harnesses, I wanna say we can start taking the paint off of the bay. Start welding some holes up and getting it ready for paint. Obviously it's quicker said than done, and it will take time, and I'm not gonna rush it too fast. Again, I'm not really expecting it to be SEMA build or magazine build quality. I'm really just wanting it to look the way I want it to look and have it ready to ride again. I haven't rode this car in years, so I'm really excited. I'm not looking for perfection at all. Like I said, I'm a DIYer. I do this a lot of it by myself, so it's not gonna look pretty. But if it helps anybody out, at least I did one of my objectives. It helped you out. Maybe you see me doing it a little bit different. Maybe you could do it your way or whatever. Enough said. I'll probably put a video out tomorrow too. I want to say I will. It just depends on my schedule. I have a few things to do tomorrow, but we're going at it. Again, thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, and comment, and just keep updated. Well, stay tuned. We're gonna do it. We're gonna try to get it done. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.